Thanos is after the Infinity Stones, and if your heroes don't work together, Earth will fall. You'll start off with limited power from your team base, but you'll recruit other Marvel heroes to stop Thanos and his lieutenants. Weaken his army enough by defeating his lieutenants, and Thanos will have to retreat. But should he defeat 10 or more heroes, there'll be no one strong enough to stop him, and humanity is doomed. The active player will choose one of the 3 sectors to go to, each containing 3 cards, either hero assets or villains. You'll then roll the 2 Thanos dice. These will have Thanos get closer to finding the Infinity Gems, move to a different sector, command his lieutenants, and attack heroes there in that sector, causing them all 1 damage. The player will then mount a counterattack, rolling their superpower dice and assigning them to any of the 3 cards there. They'll roll and have to assign at least 1 die to a card and roll again until all have been assigned. When done, look at the prerequisites you need to either damage a lieutenant, which will give you bonus token per damage assigned for later use, or recruit a hero into your team. We're not exactly sure why damage dice may be used to recruit a hero, but our theory is that it's actually like a hazing ritual to enter into the Marvel frat house that you don't see in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But here at Bored to Death, we also did investigative journalism on the side and snapped this picture of the event. Once initiated, you'll take the recruit, remove any damage dice, and you now have an ally that can heal or add or manipulate dice for better control, perhaps giving you a chance to activate your team-based ability that, quite frankly, alone will be more of a Fortress of Solitude. Yeah, I know it's from the other comic brand, but we're not monetized here at Bored to Death, so what are you going to do about it? Sue us? Go ahead. I have the best superhero lawyer anyways. When done, remove any hero from sectors or from your team that is fully damaged and place them in a pile. And the next player takes their turn by removing your team deployment token and placing his. If you collectively have 10 defeated heroes, you lose. You have no heroes left in your team base, you lose. Thanos gets all Infinity Stones, you lose. Speaking of Infinity Stones, when he gets one, you'll flip the disc over, and whenever you roll that dice, he'll activate that ability instead. So get the job done and quick. Defeat 7 lieutenants for an easy game, or more for a more challenging one, and you'll win. Thanos Rising will appeal to a lot of gamers out there, from the obvious theme to the simple yet tactical gameplay. Sure, there's the dice chucking element to the game, but it's refined and will leave you with lots of choices on what heroes to recruit for dice mitigation or healing, which to save from being defeated, and when to start hitting the lieutenants. The luck factor is pretty well contained. It's actually at its worst when shuffling the deck, and by chance you get to reveal mostly villains. But there's an easy fix to that by separating the deck into 5 piles and then adding 2 villains to each and shuffle each and then place one on top of the other if you want a more constant flow to the game. Production quality is up there, and glad the art direction they went with wasn't pictures from the movies, though you will recognize the characters and actors from the film. Game is the perfect length and should not run you more than 45 minutes, 1 hour at most for higher difficulty level. Now we felt the game does play better at a lower count, as 3 or 4 the downtime can be a little much, but as a co-op you will be talking to each other, coming up with plans and machinations as Loki would. Thanos Rising does its job well, and as such it scores 8 Infinity Stones out of 10.
There's only 6 Infinity Stones.
Shut up! Want me to set my lawyer on you?